Ooh, probably should have grabbed some water before I decided to start. But anyway, what's going on, guys? It is I, Cooper88, also known as Steve, and as witty as the title. Sorry, guys, I ate a granola bar, so like I'm trying to swallow, and like because it had, and because the bar is so thick, it's like, ugh, it's like I can't swallow, and it bothers me.
The soldiers are covered by that sentry gun. I'll have to take them out quickly to avoid detection.
You know what? Hang on, guys. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to get some water, drink, and then I should be able to get into this. Also, if I sound like I'm in a little bit of agony, it's because, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode. I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm still having neck pain, which is now going down to my shoulders. And stupid me, I didn't even think about this, but I was reading on WebMD because I thought, okay, you know, it's like I started fearing the worst because I didn't want to have to go, you know, to instant care, whatever, you know, especially since Hurricane Florence is on its way. And apparently, guys, when you have neck and shoulder pain, pro tip, it's good to stretch it, but they recommend minimally stretching. I've been stretching almost every day and every moment that I possibly can. They say actually to ice it more than anything. And the sad truth is that, as smart as I am, guys, I did not even think to use an ice pack. So I have an ice pack sitting on my shoulder blades right now, and I'm going to, you know, I'm going to be icing my shoulders. Hopefully it should be okay by the time I go into work. But other than that, guys, let me go get a drink of water real quick, and then we'll get back into this. Also, to let you guys know where I was in the last episode, when we stopped, we began Arkham City, trying to help get back a little bit of control in the city. We got a couple of different side missions done, and guys, we are now about ready to try to stop Scarecrow from bombing the entire eastern seaboard with his fear toxin. But first, I'm not sure I can commentate with my throat being dry. I didn't think that granola bar was going to be that thick. So I will be right back in just a hot second. Just stay with me here. Okay, back. As I said, I didn't realize that. Oh, this is going. Oh, wait. Let me set this down. Yeah, as I said, I didn't realize when I didn't even think to really like grab an ice pack. That probably would have relieved a lot of pain. But as you guys know, not the sharpest knife in the drawer, so to speak. Really need to work on that, actually. Probably would save me a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, and a lot of other things. Okay, get that. Ah, there we go. Trying to position the ice pack in between my shoulders. There we go. Okay, so now that we're actually in the game and I've wasted a couple of minutes of you guys' time, let's try and make up for this. Okay. So we're going to take these two guys out and then take out the sentry turret.
This is the easiest.
Ooh. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to be taking down a lot of Scarecrow's men. Oh.
Batman, we made it back to the precinct. God knows how. There are tanks everywhere. The bastards must have been planning this for weeks.
Dig in and do what you can, Jim. I'll deal with them as soon as I've stopped the explosion.
We're all counting on you, Batman. We'll get through this. I know we will.
I need to get the car into this area before I can use it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's get the Batmobile into here. Yeah, see if we can try to stop Scarecrow.
I need to get the car into this area before I can use it.
Wee.
All units evacuate the Ace Chemical Facility. I say again, this is a
Ow.
final evacuation order. Anyone left behind will die painfully and afraid. So move it! Listen up. I just got word that phase 1...
Well, that was one way to get in there.
Right now, our client is preparing to... Heads up, Batman's here! Get back! Wake up!
Okay. Watch me ineptably screw this up somehow.
Come on, get on your feet! That's bad! Wake up!
How did I dodge that?
Just one letter. Make it count.
Yep, told you I'd screw up the combo somehow. Excuse you. Keep your hands to yourself. Oh. Ole. I always laugh at the enemies that try to charge you because it's like the subtlest thing in the world, but yet it's still, if you're not expecting them to charge you, it definitely can be annoying. Now see, that could have went so much better.
Chamber capacity. He's not bluffing, Bruce. I guess now we know why he evacuated the city.
He needed control of the plant. Only Ace Chemicals has the facilities to build a bomb of this size.
The fallout will be huge.
We played right into his hands. He didn't care if everyone ran.
He knew that no one would be able to escape the blast radius.
All remaining units rendezvous at the staging ground of the West Island now. You've done good work tonight, people. Gotham is ours.
Gentlemen, tonight is the night that Gotham changes forever. The night it becomes a wasteland of nightmares. A forsaken symbol of Batman's failure. A monument to fear. But more than that, we're about to turn Gotham into the epicenter
I need to stop the chemicals being loaded into the mixing chamber. Once I clear the room, I can focus on stopping the explosion.
Okay.
Going back for another.
Emergency. Blast radius is at 23 miles and driving.
You guys okay? See anything? Report. Nothing to report. Nothing here. I think.
I gotta stop these guys from getting the canisters, but I also gotta get the guys. Excuse me! No littering. People don't like those that litter.
Need I remind you that we are on a tight schedule here? Gotham is going to pay for what its savior did to me. Anyone see him? It doesn't matter. Get those chemicals loaded. There's nothing he can do.
Emergency. Blast radius is at 31 miles
Nope.
and driving.
How big does this explosion need to be? Until Scarecrow says stop, keep loading.
Not the most, like, delicate way of doing this.
Given a task. Complete that task and pray that you will not experience my fear toxin.
Oh, wrong one.
firsthand. The people of Gotham can run all they like, but they will not avoid their fate. Where's the
I
knife?
need to get close and apply the explosive directly to destroy that wall.
Just did another two. Hey, what happened to you? No. It appears that the flow of chemicals has stopped, which can only mean that you are here, Batman. I've been looking forward to seeing you again.
Well, first, let
I
me...
know you're out there. The door is open.
Let me...
You're even more afraid than I anticipated. You know where to find me, Batman. I'll be waiting.
Trust me, Scarecrow, I'm not afraid. I'm just taking out all the various... Taking out all your various goons. Okay, let's go confront Scarecrow.
Do you really think you've won? Fear makes you predictable. I am in complete control.
How do I shut it down?
Let me go, or she dies.
What are you talking about?
Barbara Gordon.
Have you found him?
Get out of there! Now!
Relax. No one knows I'm here.
Nothing hurts like losing one of the family. Knowing that there is no one to blame but yourself.
Alfred.
I heard what that maniac said to you, sir. I've been trying to contact Miss Gordon, unfortunately with no success.
Keep trying.
Warning, explosion imminent. Preparing neutralizing agent.
What are you doing? It's too late. You can't stop it.
I know. I'm not trying to stop it, but I can reduce the blast radius.
And what will happen to you?
That doesn't matter. Find her, Alfred.
Neutralizing agent deployed.
These canisters are highly volatile. I'm going to have to move slowly. Be very careful.
Sir, I urge you to reconsider. Evacuate now. If you're caught in that blast, you will die.
There's no other way, Alfred.
There's always a way, sir. Please.
Okay.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius reduced by 25%.
Where is she, Alfred?
I have no idea.
It's my fault they took her.
She was aware of the risks, Master Bruce. She'll be as angry as you are that she's allowed this to happen. Sir, listen to me. Don't you see? This is what he wants. Without you, Gotham will be at his mercy. You cannot let him win.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius reduced by 50%.
I'm monitoring that facility. You're out of time. I'm begging you, leave now.
It's what you taught me. Do the right thing. That's all that matters.
Master Bruce, I implore you. You must get out of there. If this is about Miss Gordon, you cannot blame yourself for what's happened. Save yourself before it's too late.
Goodbye, Alfred.
Sorry guys, I'm intensely concentrating because this part is always...
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius increased by 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Miss me?
get to play as Commissioner Gordon. But so anyway, guys, yeah, you have to really concentrate during that sequence. 'Cause it's just creepy.
Great. How the hell am I supposed to get in?
Voice pattern analyzed. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Commissioner Gordon.
Unbelievable.
So yeah. Yeah, I had to concentrate during that because, like, you have to be very, very aware of how slow and how quickly you grab those canisters because they will explode. So it's like you gotta beat the clock, but you also have to go at a briskly pace that won't, like, trigger the canisters. So it's...
What the hell is this place?
It's definitely something.
Commissioner, thank God. You have to get me out of here. They've locked me up, running tests like I'm some kind of guinea pig. There's nothing wrong with me.
Miss me already, Beth? Oh, it's you, Commissioner Boredom. What have you done with my soulmate? If you try to come between us, I'll carve you a smile so wide your head falls off.
Okay. So these are all the missing people that they've been referencing throughout the beginning of the game here. Cause see, Henry Adams, Christina Bell, who apparently has torn pantyhose and whatnot, Jonathan Brown, or Johnny Charisma, and Albert King.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. You are the police commissioner. Your face was on that billboard they replaced with mine. What are you waiting for, old-timer? Johnny C. doesn't do requests.
What do you want, pig? Coming in here eyeballing me. You think you can police me? Nobody polices the Goliath.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came, Jim. You need to see this.
What is this place? Who are these people?
Before it killed him, Joker sent his infected blood out to all the hospitals in the state.
I know, we tracked it all down.
We missed some.
How?
Hospital errors. Transfusions that went unrecorded. 5 people were affected. Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming...
Joker. My God.
It's a form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, but mutated beyond anything on medical record.
What about that one? He doesn't look like the others.
Henry Adams. He's been infected the longest, but he's symptomless. Immune to Joker's blood. I've got Robin running tests to find out why. One thing's for certain. Henry's the key to all this.
I cooperated. I've done everything you asked. You said it would only take a few days.
You can't hold him here against his will.
We're close, Jim. We can't let him go until we save the others.
Wait. You said 5. I only count 4. There's one missing.
For those that...
He'll be here soon.
If you... Of course, if any of you guys have watched my Arkham City playthrough, you already know. Of course, then again, even if you haven't, it's already implied that you know who it is. It's pretty much...
Bruce? Oh, don't act all surprised, Bats. You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. He's stuck deep inside you. Together, we're going to give the city what it deserves. A new Batman. A better Batman. A darker one. Well, we can come back to this later. First, we need to agree on some priorities. Sure, you've saved the city by fighting the blast, but Ace Chemicals is still about to explode. You need to start looking out for yourself. After all, you're brooding for 2 now. Oh, Bats, I've missed you. All the subtlety and nuance of a napalm enema.
Alfred.
Oh, thank God. When the explosion... I thought you might be...
It's okay, Alfred. I managed to reduce the blast radius and prevented the toxin from spreading into the city.
But what about Scarecrow? Or this Arkham Knight character? They've got tanks, missiles. Their forces are all over Gotham.
Crane got away. I was exposed to his toxin.
Good Lord, are you all right? Remember what happened at the asylum?
It's okay. I had a bad reaction. But it's over now.
I've really got to hand it to Scarecrow. I've never been a fan of his concoctions up till now, but this batch, it's intoxicating. It really brings out the me in you.
Sir, did you hear what I said? Commissioner Gordon has been trying to contact you.
Thanks, Alfred. Jim.
You got out. See, I said you wouldn't let me down.
I need to speak to you.
Sure. What is it?
Meet me outside GCPD prisoner detention. I'm heading there now. Alfred, analyze the militia forces, troop deployments, equipment, movements. I want to know exactly what I'm up against.
I'll perform a full analysis of the occupying forces and report back shortly, sir.
You might fool everyone else, but you can't fool me. There's something different about you. You're afraid. You've always buried your fears. Lock them away deep in your subconscious, hidden. But something is gnawing away in the darkness of your mind, isn't it? Something even you can't control. The cracks are forming, pushes its way to the surface.
Oh, I am am not doing good at... Okay, I need to focus.
Chinatown unit destroyed!
There we go.
Rat, look down!
Cool.
Wait to see the look on his face when you tell him his daughter's been kidnapped. And it's all your fault. This is going to be classic.
I've got to go. Batman's here. What's wrong?
Jim,
Come on, you're scaring me.
it's Barbara. She's been taken.
No. I spoke to her. She said she got out. She left hours ago.
Stay calm. We'll get her back.
Which one? Who's got my little girl?
Scarecrow. They took her from the clock tower.
Hurry, we need to go. There could be a clue, something that will lead us to her.
I'll follow. Stay in contact.
You've got to tell him it's your fault at some point, Bats. And the great thing is, I'll be standing right there when you do.
Jim, I need you to stay focused. It's dangerous out there. Drive slow and let me deal with any trouble.
Why did I let this happen?
There's no way you could have predicted this, Jim.
It's my job to predict it as a cop and a father. The whole thing's gone down on my watch. We got company. Who are they?
Melissa, I'll handle
Pursuing forces, this is Arkham Knight. Your priority is to apprehend Commissioner Gordon. I say again, your priority is to apprehend the Commissioner. I want him alive. Let nothing stand in your way. Engaging target. Son of a bitch! Taking fire! He's gonna want us off the road! That's it. That's the last of them. We're clear.
It's too dangerous, Jim. Get in the Batmobile. I'll take us to the clock tower.
Just get us there in one piece, Batman. We're running out of time.
Sir, before you head to the clock tower, I thought you may like to hear the analysis of the Arkham Knight's forces you requested.
What have you got, Alfred?
I've set the Bat computer to analyze militia presence across the 3 islands and provide you with a real-time representation of the occupation strength in each zone. As you can see, Miagani Island is heavily occupied, with a substantial drone ground force controlling the roads. Founders Island is the militia stronghold, protected by long-range radars and a missile launcher. I'd recommend keeping the Batmobile away from there for the time being. The remaining drone forces on Bleak Island have been redeployed to protect the clock tower, so expect significant resistance.
Thanks, Alfred. I'm heading there now.
Sergeant! Yes, sir? Extraction squad's down. Take control of the clock tower drones. He's coming. Switching to manual control. I'll stop him, sir.
Jim.
Will you?
Surrounded.
Will you really?
Let you know when it's safe to head inside.
Drone flank initiated. You're losing drone, Sergeant. The movement on that thing, it's difficult to get a lock. I see 5 drones online. He's using high caliber rounds. Titanium tipped, maybe tungsten carbide. Whatever it is, it's ripping us to shreds. Stop him! Cauldron unit destroyed.
There are militia troops all over the clock tower, Jim. You'll be safe in the Batmobile. I'll let you know when the area is secure.
I'm not just sitting here while you go after those bastards.
Yes, you are, Jim. Barbara wouldn't want you to get yourself killed. I'll be in touch the minute I'm done.
The second. How's it going over there? See anything? Nothing! Me neither! Same here. Okay, don't fall asleep. He's here somewhere. You ever get to meet the big guy? Who? Scarecrow? Just the one time. More than enough for me. Is he as messed up as they say? The guy's got issues. Serious issues. What's that?
I don't know. Man. Ugh, hack. Man. I don't know how I did not get caught with that.
Look out! Can you hear me?
Ooh. I truly do not know how I did not get caught. Like, that dude, I was right within that dude's eyesight.
It's like he comes out of nowhere!
Nap time.
Jim, the area is secure. Meet me in the clock tower.
I'm impressed. Your tricks don't seem new from all, Batman.
Colleen? Is that you again?
Candy grab! Oh, don't pass out just yet. Come on. Show a little spine. Just wait till your father gets home. He's going to be furious about all this mess.
For those of you that don't know, oh God, that's just Okay, that's not trippy at all.
Nothing like a trip down old memory lane, eh, Bats? And now a front row seat to the main event. You would have thought old Jim Gordon had been through enough. First, some handsome young maniac cripples his daughter. Now he's blaming himself for her being taken. You really should tell him this is your fault, Bats. I'm sure he'll understand. I mean, it's not like you went out and got his daughter killed. Well, not yet anyway. The night's still young.
Jim's on his way up. I can't do that now.
Oh, God, no.
This isn't your fault, Jim.
Of course it is. Crane's done this to get to me. I should have been here.
There's something I need to show you.
We haven't got time. She's not like us.
Identity confirmed.
She's strong, Jim. Stronger than you realize.
She works for you? This is all your fault.
I will find her.
She's my family! My daughter! She's all I've got! I never should have trusted you. Never! I'll do this on my own. Stay away from my family.
I think that went quite well, considering. Of course, I wouldn't have told him, but that's why it's so liberating being me. You've got a lot to look forward to, Bats.
I need to find out what happened to Barbara. They covered their tracks by disabling the clock tower security cameras. If I hack the municipal CCTV system, I should be able to monitor all access points to the building.
Oh, who is this dude?
No, that won't work. I need to find out how Barbara was taken.
Nice little Victor Zsasz reference, but let's... So Victor Zsasz... Here's the thing. Victor Zsasz is in Arkham Knight, but I wish that there was like a small thing where you could have caught him, or it's like a rarity thing.
That's the Arkham Knight. He's got Barbara. I need to confirm which car he took her in. There. That's the vehicle they took Barbara away in. Those tires are Amertec D60s.
I can program the Batmobile to track their unique tread pattern. It'll lead me right to them.
Batman, that crazy son of a bitch Jervis Tetch just walked into the precinct and handed himself in. He says he's taking hostages. Wants to talk to you.
I'm on my way. Don't let anyone speak to him until I get there.
Well, that's interesting. I could have swore that...
Lockdown clock tower. Authorization. Batman.
Now that I think about it, how did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea. Yeah, she worked for you when I shot her. I just got lucky. Seriously, I was aiming for her head. Oh, if I...
The tire tracks will lead me to Barbara. I can use the Batmobile forensic scanner to follow them.
Poor old Jimbo had to make do with a sideshow.
Alfred, I want the Arkham Knight's name.
As do I, Master Bruce. He has presumably chosen that title for a reason. Where do you suggest we start?
Arkham City. Go through the files of every inmate who was released following the death of Hugo Strange. And Alfred.
Sir?
They knew about Barbara. Activate the Batcave security protocols. Don't drop your guard.
I've got Oracle, Batman. Now you care who I am. Just gotta find me. But Gotham's a big place, and there's a whole army between us. I'm ready for you.
Alfred, the militia have deployed a device. It's burrowed deep into the road.
Yes, I see it. Similar devices are being planted across the city.
I'll investigate. It's a bomb, Alfred. A well-armored one.
Oh dear. In that case, should you really be standing quite so close?
I'm going to set up a remote link to the Bat computer and hit it with every virus we've got. Once we're hacked in, I can expose the core and defuse it with a controlled explosion.
Very good, sir. Though I should warn you that the militia has already deployed a platoon of its unmanned tanks to stop you.
They won't.
Sir, the virus upload has destabilized the device. If you move too far away and
lose the connection, it will flatten everything within a 10-block radius. As you predicted, sir. He's trying to defuse the device. The drones you requested have been deployed. We need those bombs in place, Sergeant. There are deterrents. I know, sir. I'll stop him dead. He got a drone. No! Drone feed offline. Get back! Multiple drones offline. What the hell was that? The enemy's acquired simultaneous strike capabilities. Think faster. Batman took out a drone. Make him pay. I'll find you, and when I do,
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
You think that's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. They'll get a charred crater if they try. Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
I should pick up the Arkham Knight's trail.
Oh, crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here!
Alfred, the Arkham Knight's trail leads into Miagani Island. Lower the Mercy Bridge.
I can't, Sam. We're locked out.
The militia must have hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed on foot and take over their access point. I'll contact you when you're able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, sir. Miagani Island is rife with militia drones and troops. Listen up, men. We control the bridges, but Batman can and will adapt. Stay alert. Watch the skies.
Oh,
What will young Barbara reveal about your fears, I wonder? What secrets can I coax from her terror-stricken mind?
Oh, I look so forward as the game progresses to
The
taking
station's
you
crawling
down.
with the Arkham Knight's militia. I need to clear them out and find the access point they're using to hack into the transport network.
The shock. Good. We're gonna need it. You think he's coming? Oh, I know he is. Arkham Knight just kidnapped his friend. We got the drone. He's not catching us off guard. He better not. Batman accesses that terminal. I don't know what Scarecrow and the Arkham Knight will do to us. So what happened? The chemical factory blew up, but I don't see He went this way! Target
Gotcha.
Glad you put up a fight, Batman. I expected nothing less.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their uplink terminal to lower the bridges.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know.
Alfred, I've re-enabled the bridge controls.
Marvelous. I'm rebooting the network now.
Forget Scarecrow. It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear. Is that who I think it is?
Enigma. Contact me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned orphanage?
Eddie, sweetie, you confuse me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time. Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you? That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and your intellectual superior. Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me. I know you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have won already. I will mock your attempts to solve my conundrums. I will stand triumphant over your bloodied corpse. And as the dim light fades for good in your tiny dullard's mind, your final thought will be how I have bested you. Come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
Okay then, somebody is a little bit delusional. Like really delusional. Oh, good grief. I gotta get used to playing both games. I'm sitting here, I'm like, why is R2 not working? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm playing Batman, not Spider-Man. Nope.
Riddler has Catwoman. Tell me why.
I don't know anything, I swear. I tied her up and left her inside.
Why? What's Nygma's play?
I ain't got a clue. I just brought her here and planted some of these trophies nearby. That's it, you gotta believe me.
I do.
Oh, he's gonna have a concussion. Okay, let's go ahead and do this part for the Riddler, and then I'll call it an episode.
Batman? That had better be you. And you had better be sorry.
Keep still. Are you okay?
Perfect. What little girl doesn't dream of being bait for her strapping Dark Knight?
We're leaving.
You might be, but I'm not.
Ah, both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can scrape from Gotham's utterly uninspired underbelly. Why rely on others for help when you can design, program, engineer, and manufacture it yourself?
Let's not waste any time here.
What a pair you make. Together, you're just competent enough to survive. Enjoy it while it lasts, Dark Knight. I have more in store for you than...
Here you go.
No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night. You see, Dark Knight, this feisty, felonious feline has been fitted with a shiny new collar. With each challenge you complete, you'll get one little key. Collect every key and the kitty goes free. Remove it too soon and the kitty goes boom! But don't despair, Dark Knight. You did one challenge already. So let's see how long it takes for you to turn a running start into a stumble and fall. Take that rocket-fueled roadster and head on over to Chinatown, Detective. Your second test is waiting.
I'll be back soon.
You'll be back right away. Guys like Eddie let me be until I started playing nice with the bat.
It's unlike you to get caught. Was it an ambush? Blackmail? A trap?
He invited me.
What?
He said he had a job.
A job?
Of the cat burgling variety. I'm pretty good at it, remember? Not all of us scamper around on rooftops at night because we want to help people, you big brooding Boy Scout. Now where's my key?
Do you do a lot of work for Riddler?
Only when you're not looking.
Selina.
Someone wants something stolen? I'm the one who steals it. You know how this works. Or did you think you'd reformed me? Look, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Brooding, quit looming and start helping. Yes, Batman, I've noticed the new suit. It's very dashing. Now why don't you go play Eddie's games? Look, I'm sure standing there like a towering pillar of muscle works on the more impressionable girls, but I'd be much more impressed with some keys. Look, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Brooding, quit looming and start helping.
Okay.
Sir, I've regained control of the bridges.
Good work. I'll contact you when I'm in position at Mercy Bridge.
Well, Batman, old boy, this is quite the dilemma, isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped? Personally, I go see Eddie's latest contrived death gauntlet. I'm sure he went to a lot of trouble. Besides, you can't save all of Barbara. I killed half of her already.
Oh, that's just messed up.
I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
Control, Ron spotted in Kingston. Falcon 4 out.
Alfred, I'm at the bridge.
One moment, sir. I should probably warn you, there's a significant militia presence ahead.
Duly noted.
I managed to access the files Miss Gordon was working on before her abduction. It would seem she found a weakness in the drones, sir. A direct hit from the Vulcan gun on their sensor array should destroy them with a single shot.
Sergeant, Mercy Bridge is being lowered. Coming.
Mamba drones online and ready to engage.
Tandem charge warhead, designed to penetrate the toughest armor. I've got surprises too, Batman.
Arkham Knight, come in. Defense is breached. He's moving onto Miyagani Island.
Not now, Sergeant. Establish roadblocks. Lock the island down.
I've got him. He's on Mercy Bridge. We lost one, sir.
He's making you look like a fool.
Multiple strike. Drones offline. Drone unit in Kingston is down.
Mankind don't stand a chance against all these tanks.
Batmobile spotted. Kingston. Drone moving to flanking position. Target's lost.
Find him, Sergeant.
The Arkham Knight's vehicle swerved and crashed up ahead. Car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely.
Okay, do this and then we'll stop for the day.
The car veered off an empty road.
Looks like the driver wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I should find the body.
Traces of pepper spray on the right side of the driver's face.
Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the area where she was sitting. The door was torn off during the crash.
If I can find where it came to rest, I can determine exactly what happened. Torn cleanly off the hinges. The door must have been opened before the crash. Oracle got out.
I need to examine the reconstruction. Pinpoint where she landed.
See, these are the parts in the Arkham games that I really like. And this is what makes it a true Batman experience. It's just the fact that you do all the detective work that Batman is used to doing. And that in and of itself, I find fascinating.
Oracle got free of the vehicle before the crash. Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence. The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham Knight's sidearm. The trajectory and impact velocity points to a shooter that matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot. I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away. Lucius, Oracle left me the scrambler device at the scene of the crash. Decrypt the data so I can pinpoint the Arkham Knight's location.
This kind of thing was more Miss Gordon's specialty. I'll see what I can do, but it'll take me a little while.
I'll meet you at Wayne Tower when you're ready. Alfred, give me an update on Gotham's Most Wanted.
One moment, sir. Right, these two are just in. A mysterious hooded figure has been spotted on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. He appears to be standing beside a burning bat symbol, sir. It might be wise to establish whether this interloper is friend or foe. Reports are also coming in of a blaze at the Bristol fire station. One suspects arson, sir, as the power to the building has been cut, disabling the fire suppression system. You may wish to investigate.
So, of course, we've got Azrael now, and we've got Firefly.
Someone's attacked the fire station in Bristol. I'm going to put out the blaze and find who's responsible.
So let's do our first Firefly encounter. I know I said I was going to end it, but you know what? Let's just do this real quick. Peekaboo.
I've lost the drone. I've got him. Botanical Gardens. Drone unit destroyed at the gardens.
Power to the fire suppression system has been cut. I need to get it back online to get the blaze under control. Firefly.
You beat me once, but that was a long time ago.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting away from me that easily.
This is revenge for leaving me on that bridge, Batman.
Referring to Batman Arkham Origins. In Arkham Origins, you have a big bridge battle with him. In case anybody who's never played the Arkham games knows what he's referencing. Yeah, you're not getting away from me. I've almost got you. Man, I forgot how annoying his chase sequences were. Like, literally, this is making me have flashbacks now to like, oh, I forgot how annoying this is, and why,
No, you won't catch me.
Oop. Where are you, Linz?
Get away.
There we go, gotcha.
Tonight, this stinking city will be purified by flame.
You know, sir, I believe we've met that charming pyromaniac before.
Firefly.
It seems Scarecrow made everyone aware that Gotham would be defenseless tonight.
He's dangerous, Alfred. Keep watch for more fires.
These tanks and stuff must have cost a fortune.
Well, okay, guys, I'm gonna stop the episode right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this second episode of Batman Arkham Knight. So we are making tons of progress here. We just got one of 3 parts of facing Firefly. We have Azrael. We have all different kinds of goodies that have happened. Very much a slower playthrough, but that's not a bad thing, guys. You know, sometimes it's good because, you know, it breaks up the monotony, do a couple of different side quests. Now we have, however, looking at the side quests, other than the main story, we have Firefly, the Riddler, rescuing the fire crews, Azrael, Professor Pig, disarming the malicious things, and later on we're going to get watchtowers for the militia and roadblock checkpoints, which those are probably the least entertaining or least fun, like, side quests, but that will eventually lead us to Deathstroke. So Deathstroke will be the final boss for all the militia quests. For Most Wanted, we have, and for the expansion quests, we have Mad Hatter, and we've now unlocked Shadow War, which is the Ra's al Ghul / League of Assassins missions. So we might do some of those, guys, but I kind of want to advance the story a little bit more, because I may start with Beneath the Surface, which is Killer Croc's mission, and then probably towards the end of the game we'll get In From the Cold, which is Mr. Freeze's quest. And we're also going to be unlocking eventually at some point Man-Bat, and who else did they have? Man-Bat. We won't get Deacon Blackfire's mission until later on. So yeah, there's a ton of villains in this game, and once we start like locking them up and capturing them, guys, it'll start kind of going quickly as I progress through the game. I mean, what I'll probably do is I'll probably play a lot of the main campaign just to unlock all these quests. And then once we start getting into them, the side missions will just go like that. It'll be like snap of the fingers. And we'll start rounding up villains and making Gotham a little bit safer. But until then, guys, I will see you all in the next video, and I hope y'all have a good one. And guys, I say this both out of concern and because I care about you guys, especially those of you that are watching from the Carolinas, Georgia, Virginia, and along the coast and whatnot, and even some parts inland. Guys, be safe, be careful. Make sure that you have all your emergency supplies. Make sure you have bug-out bags in case the flooding is so bad you have to actually be rescued by boat and go to a FEMA center or higher ground. Just please take care and please be careful, guys. Like, I'm not just saying it just to say it. I genuinely never want anybody to be in those disasters. I always pray that I never get into those kinds of disasters myself. Because it would suck to lose this and everything else that I have collected over the years. But as sad as it is, it's like, at least I would still be alive. So I know for some of you guys, there's irreplaceable valuables and whatnot, but unfortunately, that's not always the case. And as a fortune cookie reading came out, and I think I will quote it to you guys. Let me see. Let me check through my phone because I saved it to my photos. Oh. I can't really reach over to grab my phone because I don't want, like I said, I don't want to hurt my shoulder anymore. But basically, it's talking about the quality. Sometimes, it's not. Oh no, I remember the quote now. It's not about what you take up, but what you give up that makes our lives enriched. Kind of a fortune cookie-esque quote or just a motivational quote, but guys, let's be honest. Most of the stuff that we have, yeah, it's irreplaceable, yeah, it's one of a kind, but unfortunately, sometimes those things happen. But I'm not going to yammer on, I'm not going to get preachy, but I'm just letting you guys know, please be safe, be careful, make sure you have enough emergency supplies and stuff that you need. But anyway, guys, if you're watching this, hopefully you'll get a little bit of entertainment, especially if you have to go to a FEMA center. I hope that this video helps y'all. At least you're getting a little bit entertained, something fun to watch. So take care, guys. I hope you all enjoy yourselves, and I hope that you guys, weather this storm appropriately and get to where you need to go or have what you need. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.